Rock here at the Blackboard, and for Toss Up Thursday, I decided that I was going to bring out something that is neither an action figure or a transformer, and that is the Dino Core Season 3 Mini Ultra D Buster. Now, this is an example of me going down the eBay rabbit hole because I was at a point where I was just looking for any toys under 10 bucks that were cool, and I ended up finding this one for $6 because it's used. But it's hard to say because even though I'm not like a reseller, I have seen various prices on this, including really high prices, and it's like hard to find this specifically on like eBay right now anymore. So I don't know if the person just wanted to get rid of it or what. I mean, the first thing I like is that you can tell that it came from outside the US because all the writing is in a different language, and I think it's actually Korean, not Chinese. I believe so, but I am not sure. If someone knows this, please educate me, because I tried to look online, but honestly most of the information that I saw was also in another language, and for some reason Google Translate was not doing it for me. So and everywhere it was out of stock. It looks like there's also a larger version of this, because I did see that on eBay going for upwards of $100, and this seems to be the mini version of that. So I just want to give you a good look at the box here so you can see what it looks like. And it looks like just kind of like your standard kind of robot combiner thing. I mean, I say Voltron thing because that's just what I grew up with, so I know that. But I know that there were other combiner type Zords or mechs or robots before that. But I mean, this just drew me to it because it did kind of remind me of that. I don't know what the 37 is, because I don't think it's 37 pieces. It's not a puzzle. But yeah, I mean, look on the side. Like, so again, if you were to look this up, they do have like a big version of this. So this is how it shows. So it shows that you can switch off heads. You can move around the parts. Maybe that's what it means by 37. That you can do 37 different combinations by moving things around. I could believe that if you move the heads to certain places and things like that. I mean, the height, you see where it has the 20 and a 32? So I think it's the 32 one that you see mostly now on secondary markets, but this mini one is different. I did actually go look at the videos there, but also that didn't really help me much. So hey, if anyone knows about this, please let me know in the comments. Just tell me whatever. If you got it, if you played with it, if you know the line, whatever. But let's get this thing open because it is used, but it came in pretty good shape. I mean, the box has a little bit of wear and tear, but not a ton of it. It came with the plastic. I mean, everything looks in really good condition. I mean, honestly, even if this came jacked up for that price point, I really wouldn't have cared. But yeah, there it looks, and look, I just think for the size it looks sweet. I haven't even touched it yet. Little hand fell out. It does have it here. Normally for this kind of stuff, even if it's opened, I usually just try and wait until I do the video to open it, because I don't know, I want you guys to experience what I go through when I see it, and just seeing it like this looks really cool. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look super high-end or anything, but I mean, it looks cool enough. So let me just start by just feeling what it feels like. Okay, so it has some decent weight to it. Like, it's not super heavy plastic, but it doesn't feel cheap. Like, you know how like sometimes you'll get certain like dollar store or cheaper plastic and it feels really light, like it could break apart. This does not feel like this. Honestly, this feels pretty much like the kind of plastic that you will find on most of the modern Transformers right now. So I'd say that's pretty decent. It does not feel like some kind of dollar store toy or anything like that. We're gonna look at this more in a second, but I just want to get everything out. So yeah, like the extra head, like that looks sweet. I like the design. Again, it's not super heavy plastic, but it doesn't feel cheap or anything like that either. So here's the other head. And it looks like this person probably just opened it and maybe didn't like it or something, or maybe had it for a little while, but I mean, it looks really clean. And here are the little fists. Let me move the plastic out the way just so you can see. So here's the extra fists that come with it. So that's cool. So it's kind of like those the action figures that you can see a lot of, where it's like open fist, closed fist. All right, so let's tilt this down a little bit more so that you can get a good shot. All right. So let's see. Let's do like some basic articulation. So looks like feet. Ooh, it does have ankle rockers. I mean, that's cool. So you can move around the ankles. Both of them. Let's see. You can bend at the knee. You can't turn at the knee, but you can bend at the knee. That's fine. So both of them do that. You can't turn the hip, but you can kick forward. You can kick partially back, not all the way, but partially. Okay, and then the waist can do all the way around with the waist. And let's see, so then the arms, you can rotate the arms all the way out. You can't turn them anywhere else, so it seems to only be the rotation around. With here, you can turn at the elbow, and then you can bend at the elbow as well. And then the fists, you can move them around. You can articulate them a little bit. You can twist it. I mean, I figure since you can take them off, that makes sense. The middle here doesn't do anything. And the head, you can turn to the left, turn to the right. I think, yeah, if you turn too much, it starts to come off. And then look up and look down. So overall, I have to say that is not bad at all, considering I don't know how much this is. I really wasn't able to lock down how much this costs normally. I mean, I really looked, and it just kept giving me these crazy prices, which I don't know if, like, there was one point where it doesn't say, it said mini, and then it showed like up to $139 for this, and then sold too. So it's not like someone just put this on eBay and it didn't sell. It was actually sold, but I have no idea. But just looking at it, I mean, let's just start with the basic. I love the color schemes. I always love when they put a lot of different colors into something like this, especially when they show off the different individual colors. It looks like with this line, it's more about on the shoulders, because, you know, like I said, at first my first thought was kind of like Voltron, but with Voltron, it was really like both, you know, arms, hands, kind of, I guess, and then feet. But with this one, he has set feet and set arms. It's the shoulders that are different, and I know that it said that it came off. I don't know, with this on the back, it doesn't seem like it does anything, so I guess it's just normal. So that's weird, because I could have sworn it said these came off. And I'm kind of afraid to pull on it, because now it doesn't feel like it comes off. Let me take another look at the package. Oh yeah, it does say that they come off. Huh. I wonder if I'm just not pulling it right, but let's start with something I should be able to do with it, which is the fists. So, oh wow, I say that like it should be easy, but no, it's like, man, I'm not able to pull off the fists either. Or maybe I'm just being too gentle. I know that the head was so the head was really easy. Oh wow, that's cool. So this is what it looks like off. So that's cool. And then this is how the head looks. So it's the same articulation. can go all the way around now. So I guess that's what it was. I thought for some reason it was like the entire head, but it's almost like he's wearing a helmet. So it's like in these cases, then it's like you're replacing helmets, I guess. Oh, it goes down here. Oh, okay. All right. Huh, that is nice. So it's like you basically lift up the faceplate to put it on, and then you pull it down, and then it fits better. If you try to put it while it's up, then it doesn't sit on his head correctly. So that's really cool. Alright, so let's go. Let's try out the other one then. Alright. So I'm digging this. I am digging this. I like the little one in the middle. Oh, so see, this comes off. So see, that's weird because again, you gotta remember, unfortunately, it didn't, let me double check. It didn't come with instructions, and because of the writing, I can't see I can't read what's telling me to do. But it looks like all these should be interchangeable. Here, let me show you. This came off the chest. The good thing is that all these seem to like easily move. It's not like it's a difficult thing. So you see the chest is open. I'm still wondering if something clicks back here. I almost get like this is one of those toys where you buy other parts of the line and then you're able to collect it. But again, when I pull on these, it does. Oh, it's up. Okay. All right, so it's weird. I'm doing it here though. But oh, okay, there I go. So I guess I was just being too gentle, which I do sometimes. You know, it's like I think I'm gonna break something, especially if I don't know the toy. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna break it. So there you go. Basically, without its shoulder pads, this is how it looks. All right, so just like the other ones, you have the different, and then purple. So I'm assuming then it's interchangeable like this, where, yeah. Okay, so basically you can just move these around. So it's like, okay, and that's sweet, because now it goes with the head. So now you got the white with the white, and then looks like it's just better to pull the head, and then you pull the mask off, then it lifts the head. Then you that with the purple, and then the traditional. Oh, I gave my own instructions and not followed them. That's what happens sometimes. And with the red. All right. So that's pretty cool. And because I did see that there's another version of this that's in a blue packaging, and it looks almost the same. So what I'm assuming is that, so you have that one that you can mix and match with this as well, and then you're able to switch this out. It's like, I'm trying to just not be too hard on these. Oh, there we go. Alright, so at least I got one off. It's just, I assume that they make this so that a kid can play with it, and it's like, it's sturdy enough. But there. So see, now it has a hand to grab something. I did look to see if this had any weapon. I didn't see any with this version. So, I'm not sure if there's another version where you can get a weapon that he can actually hold something in his hand, but that's all that this one came with. So I have to say that I think that this is sweet. I mean, you can play around and put all these different pieces together, and there you go. And oh, I dropped one of the fists. So this is what you get in that package. So I'm still going to do some more research to find out exactly how much this one is supposed to cost. Is it supposed to be that expensive? Is it supposed to be less than that? I don't know. But I will say that this thing looks really cool. I didn't even notice that I can fold this back. I just noticed that now. So that's awesome too. But yeah, so I hope you like this video. If you like what we're doing here, because I love discovering things, because I am certainly not an expert. But if you like this video, like what we're doing, please give a sub, like, all that good stuff, because I have a ton of videos. We do videos 5 days a week, and on Thursdays it's random. It could be anything, a toy hunt, it could be an unboxing, it could be anything. But we got Transformers on Tuesdays, we got action figures on Mondays, what's on the box on Wednesdays, and on Fridays we have our call to action toy donation drive. So make sure you check out the channel, hit that little notification so you can watch all of these videos that will be coming up. But until next time, remember our motto: no discount, no deal. Catch you next time.